Hey there, pedal people. It's Pedal Guy here. How you doing? Today what we're going to do is we're going to check out the brand new effects in Firmware 2.1 from HeadRush. But before we get started, please take a second and click on that subscribe button down there so you can stay up to date with all of our activities. And if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, be sure to like and follow us so you can stay up to date with all of our activities. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start first by bringing up the player camera. Hi there, how are you? What we're going to do is start with an empty rig here, and we can just build one from scratch. So let's discard those changes, and now we have an empty rig to work with. The first thing we're going to do, even though I said we were going to work with just the effects, let's bring up the brand new amp that's been included with this firmware update, which is, of course, the PV5150. You can also move to the cabinet and work with the mic axis. The first effect we're going to check out is we're going to check out actually a legacy effect, which was introduced with a previous firmware update. It's the Smart Harmony. And the reason we're going to do this is because there is now the ability to not only go up, but you can also go down now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the new Overdrive, which is right here, distortion, anxiety overdrive. We're going to go smooth. Now this is, I guess best guess would be an OCD, full tone OCD, and it's got a really nice sound to it. Before I get into it too much, I do want to make mention that there is a new noise gate or noise filter that's been popped in here. So if we go to Dynamics EQ, down there at the bottom, there's a noise filter. So that's a new effect that was popped into. So as you can hear, it's a really powerful overdrive, but it's organic sounding. It doesn't overtake the entire sound of what you're working with. It complements the overdrive of an amp, but of course use with caution. Okay, the next effect we're going to check out is the drop. We're going to bring that up here under modulation, and here we go, drop tune. So it is kind of akin to the drop from Digitech. You have down 1 through 8. All right, so the next effect we're going to check out are a couple of delays. We'll go to Reverb Delay. We have a reverse delay and a pitch delay. So let's work with that reverse first. Okay, the next effect we're going to check out is the other delay, which is the pitch delay. All right, the next three effects we're going to check out work with the expression pedal here. So let's go down to expression, and we now have the feedback, the time warp, and the chord whammy. I'm going to start with the feedback though. Now the feedback is based upon the same idea as the freak out from Digitech. So in this case here, when we use the feedback, we'll hear it as soon as we play a note when the expression pedal is in the down position. When it's in the up position, all we're going to hear is just the guitar by itself. Let's change that now to the next effect we're going to check out, which is the time warp. We're going to go to default. Now, the only way I can really explain the time warp is this. It's a delay, but it's a delay based on speed. It's a delay based on a host of other factors here. So there's no presets for this because you kind of just have to make it up as you go. So I guess if you want to freak people out, that's a pretty cool sound. Okay, the final one we're going to work with here is let's double tap on that again. We're going to go to expression, and now we're going to go to the chord whammy. Now this is one that I've been waiting for personally for a while. Look at all of these other parameters I have to work with. So we have our offset, we have a mix, we have the delay. Of course it's synchronized as well, so we can change it. Can also change the feedback. So we can do some really trippy stuff with this. Let's also change that mix too. And we'll change it to 50%, and I'll show you why. So if we go with, like, say, just an A chord. So if we go, like, say, let's go the other direction. Let's go down an octave. You can do some really, really cool dive bomb sort of effects that mix along with the dry sound or the unprocessed sound. So those are the new effects that have been introduced with the new Firmware 2.1. In future tutorials, we'll circle back and we'll look at the new workflow features. So for more information on the HeadRush and the other pedals that we carry, please visit us at ThePedalGuy.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks and have a great day.